Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
So it's away we go then. Back into the middle. Fence has got rid of that. Played out to the right, and now they can launch a counter. Lovely bit of skill. Hits it first time! And he heaves it forward. Steer gets up to head it! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the shot! They've scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
He's got options out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. That's great strength on the ball. Breaks on here. Out to the right. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Here's the ball in, and he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. Tries to switch the play. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That is terrific skill. Hoists it forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries to swing it in. It was always going to be the keepers. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Gets the better of his man. He's got the ball glued to his feet. So who's he picking out? More than happy to take the muscular approach. Good run, ultimately thwarted by... Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. He's had a go!
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Crunching tackle. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Oh, good interception. Plays it out to the flank. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Just brushed off the ball there. And he's there to hoof it away. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Looking for a decent ball in. Crosses it in. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. He's left his man. Massive leap! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
And it's played forward. It's a loose ball. It's a throw in. There are a few waiting for it. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Goes for goal! In it goes! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
This is threat. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. They can look ahead with confidence and comfort. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening.